Here I'm in the final stages of sighting in Nosler Varmageddon bullets, loaded by custom reloads of Dallas, and sighted in at 100 yards. Looks like the shots were just a tad high, one correction, and I'm good to go. Carpe Jesus, when hunting up in North Texas, arrived on the property and spotted this one hog out in the field, and started to make my approach on it. And he slipped away to the other side of the fence, which is a no-shoot area, and he was gone. After I returned to the truck, I turned around, and a sounder had appeared in the field that I spotted with my IR Patrol, and got recorded with my IR Hunter Mark III. So I started the process again, and these hogs are heading for the exact same spot where the previous hog disappeared through the fence. There they go. It pains me to see them getting away, but at the same time, I can't risk a bullet going into the no-shoot area and hitting something unintended. So I decide to move up to the fence and wait, and sure enough, one more hog comes out, and he's heading my way. He's also close to the point where all the other hogs disappeared across the fence, which is just to the right, and he's meandering closer and closer to it. But he's never going to make it. As I look across the fence, there goes the rest of the sounder. And I walk up on the hog and he's still alive, so I give him one quick shot. And I pull the cord and so the power goes off. But he turned out to be a 190-pound boar.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
In my haste, the shot was a tad low, entering the left side of the nose, and then proceeding back into the neck. The Nosler Varmageddon entered at about 2,380 feet per second, going the left side of the nose, penetrating the maxilla, breaking the zygomatic arch, breaking the mandible, penetrated about 5 inches. There were 2 small fragments recovered that I lost in the field. The finishing shot was straight down, just to the right of center, along the back, entering between the spine and the scapula, creating the wound that you see here, and continuing down into the body where it broke ribs, and finally going into the heart. In total, 5 fragments were recovered. All were recovered down by the heart except for the one on the top left. And despite not having gone through heavy bone like the first shot did, this shot still only managed to penetrate 9 or 10 inches. As I was leaving the area, I had one more property to pass, and as I went by, sure enough, there's a hog down in the field. I stopped the truck in the small driveway, quietly got out, unloaded my gear, put a tarp over the fence, slowly got over the fence, and got set up just inside the fence to take this shot. At this point I hear a car coming, and I'm going to wait for the car to pass before pulling the trigger. The hog took off and eventually disappeared behind this ridge and collapsed after running about 30 yards. He turned out to be a 170-pound boar. Here you can see that wound beneath the scapula after the skin has been peeled back. The bullet impacted at about 2,336 feet per second, entering the left side below the scapula, expanding almost immediately, creating a wound channel of about 1.5 by 3/4 of an inch, breaking 2 ribs when entering the thoracic cavity, transiting the cavity, damaging both lungs before bouncing off the opposite side ribcage wall with only about 8 to 9 inches of penetration.
Carpe Jesus, my friends.